Namaste and welcome to Yoga on Your Period. Today I am on day 2 of my bleed, so we're going to take it nice and easy, moving the body gently, deepening our awareness of our energy. So take a moment to make your space as comfortable as possible for this practice. Maybe that means that you light a candle or some incense. Maybe you turn on a diffuser or use some smudge to clear the space, whatever feels right for you. If you want to take time to do that, go ahead and pause the video and then you can play it whenever you're ready. You'll want a blanket, and then if you like to sit on something, a pillow or a bolster would be great. I do like to sit on something. This can change the tilt of the pelvis and make it more comfortable, but you'll want to play around with the height, the density. I only need a little bit. It helps me sit up straighter. Just going to take some time to center our energy, calling back the pieces of us that have scattered and been left in other areas, calling it all back. So find a comfortable seat. Maybe you're on a pillow or a bolster. Maybe you're on the ground. If sitting is uncomfortable, then you are welcome to lay on your back. I suggest laying on your back, having your knees point up so they're bent. And then have your knees either fall in towards each other, or you can have them fall out if you have pillows on both sides to support. Wherever you're at, you're going to bring your hands to your stomach. With each inhale, feel your stomach expand. With each exhale, feel it move down towards your spine. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, relax. Inhale through the nose, belly expands. Exhale through the nose, belly relaxes. Now take a few of these at your own pace, coming into your body, feeling the belly expand and relax. If you are on your back, then you are either welcome to stay here, or if you want to move into a little more active movement, you'll want to slowly make your way up. One of the ways to do this is to roll onto your side. Use your hands to push up. And then reorient yourself. So when we are menstruating, when we're on our moon cycle, the most dominant energy in the body is something called apan pran. This is the downward moving energy in our body. Now there are 5 prans in yoga, ways in which the energy moves, but today we're really going to be focusing on facilitating that downward energy. So we're not going to be doing anything active, anything that is moving energy up, not even mantras that would move energy from root to third eye. It's today it's all about facilitating grounding. So we're going to start with a mantra today, something to hold our drishti or our focus. So wherever you're at, allow your eyes to close if that feels safe for you. And then either out loud or in your head, repeat after me. Soham. 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 And silently in your head. Allowing this mantra to move through your body, to go where it needs to go. Soham means I am that. I am that which manifests as this. As we call in this mantra, as we let it reverberate through our cells, we are calling back in our divinity, a reminder that each cell is that. Slowly blink your eyes open if they were closed, reorienting yourself to the space. And then we're going to start to move in circles. So as you inhale, chest comes down to the right, in front, left, back. Exhale, forward, inhale, back, creating circles. And the direction doesn't so much matter, as we will be going the other way. And then the next time that you come forward, switch. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back. And as you're moving, we're moving from our center, moving from the core. And then the next time that you come to the front, back to center. Take a moment to bring your hands to your low stomach. I like to have my thumbs meet right at my belly button and kind of create a triangle with my hands. This feels very supportive in my body, very loving. So one of the ways that I check in, and right now I feel some cramping and pulsations. And I encourage you to ask yourself what you are feeling in this moment. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, right hand down, left hand comes up and over, stretching out the left side body. You may also go down onto your right elbow, if you can do so while keeping your left hip on the ground. You have the option to tuck your pointer finger to your thumb. The 3 remaining fingers point out in Gyan Mudra. You can look forward or up. And inhale up. Both hands up, reach up, up, up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up and over. Inhale up. Hands down. Now you can stay exactly where you're at. I'm going to turn my body so that you can see what I'm doing. So extend your feet out. And if you were sitting on a bolster or a pillow, go ahead and move that. Bring your feet about hip distance apart, hands together, tall spine. So as you inhale, lean back slightly, only a couple of inches. And as you exhale, come forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. All the breathing is taking place through the nose. Keep going at a speed matched to your breath that feels good for you. Doing a little bit of dynamic movement just to warm up the body. You may feel this in the back of your legs, maybe your back too. Trying to keep your spine as straight as possible. Then the next time that you come forward, release your hands to your feet. Let your head drop. If this is too much on your legs, feel free to bend them or come back. You can always put a pillow under your knees. This helps take the tension out of your legs and your low back. Allow your head to drop. Feeling the stretch all the way through your spine down to the base of your back. This light compression of the stomach against the legs can also feel very nice when we are on our moon. If we're experiencing any cramping or abdominal bloating, this can feel really good, just the light pressure. And inhale up, slowly, slowly rolling your spine up. Your head is the last to come. And then cross your legs back into a seated position. Some light twisting. Come back to face you. Hi. Inhale your hands up over your head. Exhale, twist to your right. Right hand comes to right knee. Left hand comes to right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Turn your head to look behind you. No need to overdo it. First twist of the day. Just allow your body to gently allow this position. On your next inhale, slowly, slowly unwind. First the gaze, then the body. Hands come up. As you exhale, twist to the left. Right hand comes to left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Gaze behind you. A gentle twist. And continue to breathe. On your next inhale, slowly unwind, head first, body second. Hands are up. Reach up, up, up. And release your hands down. Now I'll turn to the side again so you can see what I'm doing, but we're moving into a child's pose variation. So you have two options here. Either knees together for greater compression or knees apart. I do suggest trying knees apart, toes together first. Extend your hands out. Sit back down. Down into child's pose. Let your hips feel heavy. Your head touch the earth. Hands out in front of you. Now, if this isn't feeling good in your body or you just want to try something else, you can always bring your knees together, come back down, hands go to touch your feet. So maybe you've tried both of them, pick whichever one feels better. We're going to spend a couple breaths here. And then whenever you're ready, walk yourself into a tabletop. So your hands are under your shoulders. Hips are over your knees. Your hands are going to be spread really, really wide. Like you really want to spread these out and then have your pointer fingers parallel. As you inhale, dip the belly, look up, tailbone up. As you exhale, head comes down, spine domes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Take a few rounds with your breath. Connecting breath and movement. Move in any way that feels supportive. You know your body best. You know what it needs. And on your next inhale, come back to center. Checking in with your hands that they're really well spread. Going to move into downward dog. So if this doesn't feel supportive for you, you can always go back to any variation of child's pose. You're going to tuck your toes under, hips come up. Gaze is between your hands or back towards your feet. Maybe you want to walk your feet out, bending each knee. And then come back to center. Inhale your left foot back behind you. Exhale, bring the left knee in between your hands. Right knee in the back comes down. And we're just going to shift. Inhale forward. Exhale back, straightening the front knee. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Hands come flat again. Inhale, pick up your left knee back into downward dog. And one breath in, one breath out. Inhale your right leg out behind you. Inhale, right knee comes between your hands. Left knee down to the earth. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale, pick up your front leg, bring it back into downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. It's the most active part of the practice, I promise. Now we're going to move into Kapotasana Pigeon. And I will give a variation if this doesn't feel good in your body. So first option, inhale your left leg back. Exhale, left knee comes to left wrist. Your foot moves out, allowing your back leg to come back, easing onto your hips, trying to keep your hips steady. You can come down to your knees. Make sure that if your foot is far forward, you're going to want to flex that foot to protect your knee. If it's farther back like mine, you'll want to point. Just make sure that whatever you're doing actually feels good in your body. And if it doesn't, make modifications. So you can be up on your hands, down on your wrists. Now, if this is an absolute no-go, come onto your left hip, bend your back leg, and try this variation of leaning over. This is just a slightly more restorative option. So choose wherever you'd like to be and settle in for a few breaths deepening, breathing into wherever you find tension, stagnant energy. On your next inhale, slowly find your way to your hands. Tuck the back foot. Find your way back into downward dog. Might feel good to pedal out the feet again. Inhale. Exhale. And just tune into the difference between your left and right side right now. Inhale, right leg comes back. Exhale, right knee to right wrist. If your body allows it, you can move this foot up closer to your hand and flex. Mine does not allow it, so I will stay here with the pointed foot. If you want to stay up here or move to your forearms, you can. The variation is to come off onto your right hip, bend the back leg, fold forward. And remember to breathe, scanning your body. If you are uncomfortable, you can always change your position. You can always change your mind. Today is about deeply, deeply honoring our bodies, honoring the divinity in our bodies. On your next inhale, find your way to your hands. Tuck the back foot. Inhale, lift your hips. Last time in downward dog. Let your next exhale bring your knees down to the earth. And then in whatever way is comfortable, find your way to your back. Once you are laying on your back, hold your knees in towards your body, allowing slight pressure. Maybe you want to rock from side to side. And then keeping your knees together, bring your arms out either straight with palms down or like a goal post. You can see my hands. Either one is fine. And as you exhale, allow your knees to fall to the right, to the left. Gaze over to the opposite side. Gentle twist. Allowing gravity to do the work for us. Breathing. Inhale, neck to center, knees to center, and allow them to slowly come down to the other side. The right side for me. Normally we twist to the right first, but today I didn't. Whichever way your knees are, look the opposite way. Allow gravity to do its thing. Inhale your knees to center. If there are any last grounding poses that you want to do, give you space to do that now. If not, you can come back to having your knees in center rocking, or Ananda Balasana, happy baby, which means that your knees come out, feet come up, and you reach either for your toes, or if that's not accessible today, the back of your thighs. And then whenever you are ready, you can meet me with your knees in your chest. Reach up to hug your knees, bringing your neck actually off the ground. Squeeze your forehead to your knees, squeeze your fingers, squeeze your toes, make yourself into a really little ball. And exhale, release. Release the tension, release your arms and legs into final resting pose, Shavasana. If it is nourishing to you, you can always grab your blanket now, because you deserve to be warm and cozy, moving as slowly as possible. Allow your feet to fall out. Feet are about hip distance apart, palms face up. Allow the tension to drip away from your feet, your ankles, your shins and calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips and glutes, your low back, your mid back, your upper back and shoulders, your neck, back of your head, top of your head, face, chest, belly, womb. No need to force your breathing, let it come naturally, allowing your body to fully rest here for a few moments of silence. slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe rock your head from side to side. Inhale your right hand up and go ahead and roll on to your left side, or whichever hand is up. You can roll onto any side you want. And feel the earth supporting you here, whatever structures beneath you. Feel it holding you up as your body melts into the ground. Holding our body in a little fetal position, knowing that we can choose to be reborn at any moment. As our body sheds its uterine lining, we are going through a death and rebirth cycle. Shedding the old so that we can welcome the new. Letting go of whatever builds up over this last cycle. We have this beautiful cleansing capacity. You can stay here for as long as you would like. Or you can slowly, with loving hands, push yourself into a seat for our final meditation. Moving slowly, carefully, consciously. Bring your hands to the room space or onto your knees. I'm going to take 3 Brahmari breaths. That means that you inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, you lightly press your tongue to the roof of your mouth and hum. This vibrates the vagus nerve in our body and allows us to move into a deeper relaxation state. So exhale out all your air. We'll do 3 Brahmari together. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale through the nose. And for the next few moments of silence, bring your attention to your womb space, setting the intention to connect here, to drop in, to receive any messages that are waiting for you. If you would like to continue meditating, please do so and allow my voice to fade into the background. If you are ready to conclude the practice, you can slowly bring your hands together in front of your heart. Do 3 ohms, 1 ohm and 3 shantis today, Exhale. Inhale for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me. May you have a beautiful restorative bleed and come back to practice with me real soon. Namaste. And if you're interested in learning more about cyclical living, menstrual cycle tracking, preparing for pregnancy or natural birth control, you can learn more on my website at mysticfemininefertility.com.